Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. This is Tyler. This is going to be a video request that someone asked me to do. And I know a lot of you out there who want to hear my intake concerning the Shanquella Robinson case. By me following this case, and still is up until this day, I really see that this was extremely wrong on a whole lot of levels. And it's extremely sad on how these so-called friends did the wrongful act of what they had did. It really was. But I'm going to say this. These were the same friends, from my understanding, had invited her to come to Mexico with them. They set her up, they beat her up, and then they killed her, and then turned around and told the authorities that it was an overdose of drinking. If I remember that right. If it was something else, somebody please correct me in the comment section. But these were the same so-called friends who sat there and lied about it. But from my understanding, from how this case has been going, overall, this was secret jealousy, from how I understood. And then they went to another jurisdiction where I think they thought that the authorities from the U.S. was not going to pursue this case. But however, from what I have got because of me following this case, the FBI is pursuing this case and investigating it, even though it was done in another jurisdiction. But they thought that they have gotten away with it, but not with karma itself. But I really think there's going to be justice for the Robinson family. But I'm going to tell all of you something. This of what happened to her should be a lesson to every single person out there. Your mindset should be today that not everyone is your friend. And the reason why I say that is because not everybody got their best interests at heart for you. Not everybody don't have good intentions for you. Not everybody want to see the best out of you. And I'm going to say this as well. Whenever that it comes to you having this mindset of not everyone is your friend, the most important is setting standards, being extremely serious on who you want in your circle. It is no problem, and there's nothing wrong with you setting the standards and being serious on who do you want in your circle. And you know the reason why is because whenever you have a serious mindset, taking life seriously on who you want your friends to be in your circle, you can easily see the red flags that come your direction. You can easily see that there is something not right with this particular person. You can easily feel your intuition, the Most High telling you there is something not right about this person. There is something not right about this group of people. You need to get away from these type of people. But I'm going to tell you, whenever that the Most High is sending you warnings, and whenever that you see the red flags, stand on it and get away from those type of people or that person. But the person who knows how to remove themselves away from so-called people who want to be your so-called friend or trying to get in your circle, and you see the red flags are those who are serious-minded. And a lot of you already know, I have been hollering, I have been screaming that you need to start taking your life seriously on every single level, and especially whenever that it comes to friendship. Take your life seriously. And if you don't, severe consequences are waiting on the sideline. And I'm going to tell all of you something. You're not going to like this. And some of you on YouTube sit here and listen to these so-called YouTubers out here. They ain't got a hill of bean, and they're not bothered. And they're sitting up here preaching this mess. Don't take life so seriously to you. You know who they are. I'm not going to call them out. That's unnecessary, but you know who they are. You have someone that's dripping that mess, don't take life so seriously, you better start looking at them. You better start considering them as a red flag, because it can get you in a whole lot of goddamn trouble. You don't start taking your life seriously. You don't start taking your friendships and start seeing who comes into your circle and who doesn't come into your circle. Just take for an example. We already know that there are some people above the president or whatever, some so-called elites. Do you think for once, and for all of you, do you think they're going to allow in and everybody to come into their so-called club? Huh? No, they're not. They take it seriously. But a lot of you out there, you don't take life seriously. You just think everybody is your friend. And I'm going to say this. You don't pick the day. You don't pick the hour. You don't pick the time when evil comes your way. You don't pick the time. You can sit there and say, bullshit, take your life seriously. You go on ahead and be hard-headed and see where it's going to land you one day. You keep on having that mindset. Don't take life so seriously. And people, you better start setting your standards on who your friends are. You better start setting your friends, because not everybody that comes to you that wants to be your friend, they ain't got good intentions for you. Just remember that. I'm going to go on ahead and cut this video short. All of you have a great and wonderful day and weekend as well. But think about what I said. Start taking your life seriously, and especially when it comes to friendships.